As of last week, we saw that a few songs from Industry Machine were competing for number one. I think Big Time, I think Industry Machine itself, and I think Groovin'. I'm not sure, but that was from last week. Correct me if I'm wrong, Dante. From last week's top 10, I think it was.
I don't know.
It was Groovin' and Industry Machine.
Groovin' and Industry Machine, but I think Rema was also challenging as well.
Yes, it was Groovin'. No, Groovin' was number.
So
was number.
Yeah, so I just opened it.
Either 12 or 14. And
Groovin' was 14. Like,
yeah, it was 14, and it was one of the ones that was going to probably make the top 10. And Industry Machine more likely was also competing, and then there was the Rema. Is it Rema?
Yes, Rema's Fun. Rema's Fun was competing.
Yeah, so, and then the last song that's also competing for number one is Adekunle Gold's.
Many people.
It wasn't. I don't know.
I don't think I saw Adekunle Gold.
Yeah, it was one of the other ones. But
you're right.
It's Rema. It's essentially for number one. It's either Rema, Odumodu Black, or Adekunle Gold. Those are the three people.
Okay, so Adekunle Gold's Only God Can Save Me with Davido was challenging for a top 10 peak on this week's chart. Not necessarily number one. But the number ones I just checked again and clarified. The songs were Big Time, Industry Machine, and Rema's Fun that are competing for number one this week. So it'll be interesting to see. Does anyone have any prediction as to which record might be going number one? Any thoughts? Which song?
The Whiskey song.
The Whiskey record, Big Time?
Yeah, the Whiskey song.
You think Wiz will be able to do it again?
Why are we calling it the Whiskey song?
It's a Whiskey song now. What do you even say? It's a Whiskey song.
It's a Whiskey song, but in this context, it makes sense. Yeah.
He said it was a Whiskey song for his album that he didn't use, and he gave it to OD. That's all it is.
Thank you very much.
Yes. So no one thinks Industry Machine stands a chance. The Industry Machine, the record itself.
It stands a chance. There's a reason it's competing now.
True. I mean, technically, yeah, you're not wrong.
According to Black Bones, the machine has no ksha.
Yeah, we'll run through the charts this week, man. Let's see. But already, we got our top 10 in front of us, man. There's some interesting conclusions this week. I just saw the number one right this second, so I'm just laughing because of that. Anyway, man, we were kicking off just towards the end of the top 10. This is put together by Turntable Charts, the only aggregate chart system in Nigeria that rounds up radio and streaming numbers. And we have some activity, man. Not necessarily outside, but we can just go with the top 10 quickly. At number 10 this week, we have Adekunle Gold's Only God Can Save Me with Davido. Jumps from number 30 to number 10 in its second week on the official Top 100. It marks the duo's second top 10 entry together, having high peak at number 2 in 2021. How do you feel about Only God Can Save Me making it to number 10? Any surprises there?
I can't lie, that's valid. Very valid.
Valid. All right, dope stuff. Moving up to number 9, we have Ashake with Badman Gangster returning into the top 10. From number 12 to number 9 this week. It peaked at number 1 on the charts when it first debuted. All right. That was number 9 this week. Moving up to number 8, we have DJ Tunes, One Condition with Wizkid and Fola rebounds from number 10 to number 8. It peaked at number 4 on the official singles chart as well. Moving up to number 7, we have a former number 1 yet again, Burna Boy with Love at number 7 this week. Moving up to number 6. At number 6, ladies and gentlemen, you won't believe it, but it's here. Odumodu Black's Groovin' with Davido and Seun Kuti leaps to a new peak of number 6 in its first full week of tracking. It tallied 1.98 million on-demand streams, making it number 5 on streaming, and 13.2 million on-demand, or 13.2 million in radio reach, making it number 75 on radio. All right. It also becomes Seun Kuti's highest charting single in Nigeria. Anyone surprised about that? I know, Belema, you were saying it was competing for number 1, but I wanted to correct that. But anyway, it's here at number 6. How do you feel about the record at number 6? Do you think it could be higher? It could have been higher?
It wasn't even in the top 10 initially, so like...
Yeah, but it did have a full week of tracking. This is its first full week of tracking.
Yeah, but I feel it makes sense because if I'm just thinking in comparison to the other records,
yeah,
it was they were already in like top 5, top 6, so
yeah,
it just makes sense.
Yeah.
But to be fair, it was only like Big Time that was up there. Industry Machine dropped like 2 weeks before the actual album. To be fair.
Yeah, Industry Machine we will get to in case we see it.
I feel like this song,
yeah,
it's going to chart in like the Igbo places. Like it's gonna do well there. Like I don't necessarily think it's a song that's gonna chart. I feel like it's a song. I don't know how to explain it. It's like those kind of songs.
You're making sense. Odi said the same thing. Like,
those kind of songs, right, that you just hear in different places, but at the same time, nobody chart like that. I don't know how to explain it, man.
Yeah, man. I mean, it's a high life record. Yeah, it has its target from the Sonics, so we love to see it regardless. Anyway, man, moving up to number 5. Number 5, we have Odumodu yet again. This time around, Industry Machine. Okay, dips from number 4 to number 5. So Industry Machine actually dropped one spot from number 4 to number 5. Would you guys consider that knocking?
Goodbye.
I don't know, man. I'm just trying to ask a question to follow it up.
That was funny, man.
But anyway, man, that was number 5, Industry Machine. And at number 3, or number 4 rather, at number 4 we have Fola with You, dips from number 3 to number 4 after peaking at number 2. Which then brings, yeah,
still here.
Fola's You, man. It's still here. Fola is still out here. Anyway, at number 3, actually. At number 3 this week, we have SARS, Getting Paid, featuring Ashake, Wizkid, and Skillibang. No, I goofed. My bad. I just called number 2, ladies and gentlemen. Let me correct that. At number 3, we have Odumodu Black, actually. Okay, Odumodu Black this time around, Big Time with Wizkid. Okay, rises to a new peak at number 3 in its first full week of tracking since the release. It tallied 2.99 million on-demand streams, making it number 1 on streaming, and 20.5 million in radio reach, making it number 39 on radio. Big Time at number 3 this week. Odumodu Black, Wizkid. Thoughts, feelings, opinions are welcome at this juncture. Anyone not surprised that it didn't make the number 1 spot?
You would think it would make number 1 the way Odumodu was talking about it.
Very, very disappointing, bro.
Hello, one day is here for agenda.
Thank good.
All right, fair enough, man. At number 3 this week, Odumodu Black, Big Time with Wizkid. Still a good show out for Odumodu Black. It has 4 records in the top 10. Correct me if I'm wrong. Or 3, actually.
Wait, so Wizkid's best verse ever did not make number 1. Try.
All right, moving up. At number 2, I already let it out of the bag. SARS is here with Getting Paid featuring Ashake, Wizkid, and Skillibang. Holds at number 2, at its number 2 peak for yet another week. Which then brings us to number 1, ladies and gentlemen. But before we do that, let's do a quick recap on this week's top 10. At number 10, we had Adekunle Gold featuring Davido with Only God Can Save Me. At number 9, we had Badman Gangster by Ashake. At number 8, we had DJ Tunes featuring Wizkid and Fola with One Condition. At number 7, we had Love by Burna Boy. At number 6, we had Groovin' by Odumodu Black featuring Davido and Sean Kuti. At number 5, we had Industry Machine by Odumodu Black. At number 4, we had You by Fola. And at number 3, we had Odumodu Black again, this time around with Wizkid, scored Big Time. And at number 2, we have SARS Getting Paid featuring Ashake and Wizkid and Skillenberg as well. And at number 1, ladies and gentlemen, you probably guessed it, spending the 6th consecutive week at the number 1 spot, we have Rema, okay, with Fun at number 1 this week. Rema's Fun tallied 73.9 million in radio reach, making it number 1 on radio, and 2.56 million on-demand streams, making it number 2 on streaming. As it rules, the official singles chart in Nigeria for a 6th consecutive week. As a result, it is now the joint longest number 1 single of 2025 on the official top 100, equaling the feat established by Davido's With You, featuring Omale, and Fido's Joy Is Coming.